Well, maybe now we have a little more insight, a backstory as to why Bobby Roode will be in NXT and why Eric Young has debuted for NXT. David Hero, founder of Great Lakes Championship Wrestling, and as seen on SEScoops.com, says he knows the real reason that Bobby Roode and Eric Young left TNA Impact Wrestling. Bobby Roode and Eric Young left because they were owed a combined 6 figures, Hero said on the Pro Wrestling Report. As far as TNA's future goes, Hero thinks that they need a management change. I wish Ring of Honor would buy TNA. Hero said of TNA's current financial problems, they already have the infrastructure in place. They already have the TV deal alone. They are already in more markets than Pop TV. TNA does not currently get paid by Pop TV, and that they bartered for their Impact Wrestling time slot. Like I said, drastic times call for drastic measures. And can you blame... Listen, TNA needs a whole different name, a new image. They need to repackage. The whole company needs a haul. It needs a overhaul is what it needs, okay? It needs a revamp. New wrestlers, new storylines, new ownership. What they got going on right now, it's not getting over. It's not evolving. It's not getting involved. It's going off the radar. And I don't want to say, listen, I'm not a big TNA fan, quite frankly, for the first... I can't even watch TNA. TNA isn't even carried by my provider. I can't even watch TNA. I give TNA chance after chance after chance. If you watched TNA 5 years ago and you go to watch TNA now, you're getting a whole different perspective. You're getting a whole different aura. It's not even the same feeling. It's not even the same show. Now, do you know why a guy like an Eric Young and a Bobby Roode said, you know what? If I'm not getting paid now, what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose by leaving TNA? Or am I just not going to get paid again? I mean, we've heard about bad checks, bounce checks, late payments. This is nothing new for TNA, but I think they need to strategize. They need to go back to the drawing board, and they need to go back to a formula that once worked for them. Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff couldn't fix it. Quite frankly, a lot of writers can't. They, just like I said, the company as a whole needs an overhaul. But for the changes and the fixes and the developments that TNA would need is a whole different video for another time. And this isn't just sour grapes to TNA. We talk about the negatives. We talk about the downtimes. We talk about the horrible periods for WWE. WWE ain't doing too good in ring. So this isn't a race issue. This isn't a company issue. This isn't me saying, oh, well, TNA and WWE and da-da-da-da-da back and forth. No. Both companies have problems, but it's obvious that TNA has a whole cluster of problems. You see, here's the difference. WWE right now can afford to have some problems. TNA can ill afford to have any problems. And when you don't pay your wrestlers, when you don't pay your talent, when they show up and they wrestle and they put on a show and they entertain you, and you owe these guys 6 figures, and you wonder why the company is going down the tubes, at least you don't hear about bad checks and bounce checks or late payments in WWE. Your comments, your opinions, subscribe. Sick. Absolutely sick.